Only 3 weeks remain in the high school football season, so it's do or die time for many area teams. And it may be a little different, but once again, the Central Bobcats are in an extremely competitive district, and Central is right near the top as they continue to vie for title number 6 in a row. They faced Richland at San Angelo Stadium on Friday, and the Rebels came out ready to go. Gavin Colapi hitting Shamar Johnson for the touchdown right there for the first score of the game. Next drive, Malachi Brown. He's going to find Christian Gabaldon in the end zone to tie it up at 7 for Central. And then Rasheed Rice here for Richland. Now, he is committing to SMU, and he showed why right here. Makes the catch, turns on the speed, dives into the end zone for another Rebel touchdown. But the Bobcats once again would respond. It went like this all night, back and forth. Sam Goodlow with a nice touchdown run. There he is. Central would prevail in the end, winning 32-28 to improve to 3-1 in district play and keep pace with Trinity. Now, Haldeman did win their game over Abilene High to stay in first place in 3-6A. So next up for the Bobcats, they will make the longest trip of the season as they go up to Hearst to face LD Bell at Pennington Field. The Blue Raiders have yet to win a game in 3-6A, so the Bobcats will face a starving LD Bell team next Friday at 7:30. It's pretty much down to 3 teams in District 3 3A Division 1, Eastland, Jim Ned, and Wall. 2 of them met on Friday with the Hawks facing them in a home away from home of sorts. LeGrand Stadium. Indians and Hawks doing battle, shaking hands in midfield as you are supposed to before the game. Mason Fuchs finding Coleman Kuhn for the first down for the Hawks. And then later on in the drive here, another one of those wall drives. Very methodical, very well-played, well-disciplined group here of Hawks. Fuchs finding Mason Kendall for the first down. Hawks getting deeper into Jim Ned territory. And now the ball's on the 2-yard line, and Fuchs dives in for the QB sneak. Wall goes up 7-0. The Hawks would be sparked by an interception return for a touchdown by Kendall near the end of the first half and would run away from with the game in the second half, winning 41-27. The Lakeview Chiefs were off this week, and when they return to the field, they'll be the last Concho Valley team to begin district play. They'll open up against Seminole Friday at San Angelo Stadium. The Chiefs have unfortunately lost 5 in a row after evening their record up at 1-1 earlier in the season. Of their 3 district games, Lakeview will play 2 of them at home, which hopefully will give them a boost to give them some much-needed wins. Grape Creek and Ballinger are both teams that have improved dramatically from last season. They faced off Friday night on Grape Creek's turf. Speaking of dramatic improvement, can't forget about the El Dorado Eagles. Their turnaround continues. We'll have more, but let's take a look at some scores from this past Friday.
CT6 reviews are in. Texas residents get this low mileage lease on this Cadillac CT6 from around $499 per month. Visit Randall Cadillac for this attractive offer.
RM Electrical is San Angelo's premier choice for residential and commercial electrical services, big or small. For over 25 years, RM Electrical has gone above and beyond for our customers, making sure that our work exceeds their expectations. So whether you need new light fixtures, remodeling a kitchen, or building a new commercial property, you can trust RM Electrical to do the job right and treat you like family. Speaking of family, we're working on our 4th generation of electricians. RM Electrical. In the dark, we light the way.
Here's your Buick, sir. Actually, that's my Buick.
Your Buick doesn't have a roof rack. This is my Buick.
How are we gonna fit in your mom's Buick?
Easy.
I like that new Buick.
Me too.
I was actually talking about that Buick.
I knew that.
Did you?
Buick's fresh new lineup is full of surprises. Texas residents get this low mileage lease for around $199 per month. Or get nearly $4,200 below MSRP on this 2018 Encore Preferred.
For over 30 years, Angelo Awards has served the Concho Valley by customizing your gifts, trophies, awards, really anything that can be etched, engraved, and personalized. We can engrave tumblers, knives, and leather goods for graduation, help you design the perfect end-of-school gifts and honors. And don't go out of town for your track meet and golf tournament trophies and awards. We can create exactly what you need. We're also a local source for ADA signage. So come by Angelo Awards, check out our full showroom, and let us help you celebrate your memories.
Welcome back to Season Pass. Two teams that are pleasant surprises are the Ballinger Bearcats and the Grape Creek Eagles. Already, both teams have won more games than they did all of last year, although the Ballinger Bearcats were the ones that had a little more juice when the two took the field on Friday. This one was played in Grape Creek between Ballinger and Grape Creek, of course. Opening kickoff here, Grape Creek, they're back to receive it. And check it out, off the funky bounce there, the Eagles can't handle it, and it is eventually recovered by Ballinger. So tough break for Grape Creek, good break for Ballinger, and they would take advantage. Edgar Nunez, you've seen him do this time and time again this season, going the other side to the other side of the field and just bulling his way into the end zone. 7-0 Bearcats. 14-0 Ballinger now. Fourth down for Grape Creek, trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this game. And how about this? Garrett Steele with the great grace under fire. He was rushed. He finds Keithan Prather, and Prather, here, look at him. Reversing field after breaking a few tackles, trying to get into the end zone. He can't, but he gets down to about the 5, but unfortunately nothing would come of that drive. The Ballinger Bearcats would beat Grape Creek 46-0. Two other teams that have improved this season are Miles and El Dorado. The Bulldogs won 4 of their first 6. El Dorado took the field Friday 3-3, but came off of an impressive district opening victory last week. Go to Eagle Country. El Dorado Eagle Country, that is. First quarter, no score. Corbin Covarrubias finding Mr. Juracek, and nothing but grass in front of him. A couple of Miles defenders were in front of him too, but he was able to sidestep them and take it to the house. Eagles go up 6-0. What a play. And the hits just keep on coming here with El Dorado. Covarrubias finding David Barajas down the field. Look at the catch, and look at him able to stay on his feet. And he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. Beautiful cut back there. He did not look back, and neither did his teammates. El Dorado was shut out Miles 48-0. An incredibly impressive performance there. All right, so they moved to 2-0, sharing district first place with Christoval here. And look at Christoval going in for the touchdown right there. David Fava was able to run in, and then Nathan Chacon for Arion County here in the second quarter, same score. Long touchdown run to put the Hornets on the board, 7-6. Christoval still leading after a missed extra point. Then Josh Fava, not David Fava, Josh Fava runs in for the touchdown, 14-6 Christoval. A little later, David Fava, he's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Christoval wins 35-9 over Arion County. This late in the season, starting off 0-2 in district, would be a death sentence for a district championship chance, and that was the fate that the Ozona Lions were able to avoid on Friday night. They were on the road at Forest Sand. The Ozona running attack was on point as Abraham Rodriguez gets a nice gain off the right side, and I'm going to say this name a lot because he did a lot for Ozona. Rodriguez again up the middle, and he gets a nice little gain there for Ozona. And then finishing off the drive is Abraham Rodriguez for the touchdown. Ozona wins this one 28-20 over Forest Sand, improving to 1-1 in district play. They get their second win of the season overall. Eden at Paint Rock in some 1A action. First quarter, Eden quarterback Hunter Rogers looking for someone, and he's going to find Ethan Saucedo in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Later on in that quarter, same score, Rogers finding Donovan Gonzalez to put the Bulldogs up 16-0 here. Look at Gonzalez beating the coverage. And then Rogers again, he was on fire on Friday night, finding Anthony Moya. Moya sidestep, goes into the end zone. You're not going to bring him down. Nope. Touchdown, 30-0. Eden, they get the win 57-8 over Paint Rock, improving to 2-0 in district play as well. The Angelo State Rams faced UTPB on the road in another extremely competitive Lone Star Conference game. And the Rambells volleyball team capped off a 3-match week. We'll show you how they fared ahead on Season Pass.
Sonic's $2.99 Car Hop Classic. A juicy quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a flavorful signature slinger with crispy tots. A deal so nice, you should order it twice. Because it's only $2.99. Hurry in for a Car Hop Classic. And try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
If you need a loan on guns, jewelry, tools, or anything of value, come see us at Linda's Pawn Shop at 2814 Sherwood Way.
The exceptional licensed plumbers at Superior Services are fully qualified, experienced technicians that can help any plumbing challenge. They repair, they replace, they can fix whatever isn't working. Whether it's a plumbing leak that must be stopped or a water heater that needs to be replaced, Superior Services will end up being your best friend because the quality of work is second to none. So don't keep struggling with a faulty shower head, a leaking toilet, and stop those high water bills. If it isn't working, call Superior Services at 223-5442.
Spring may be when all the grass and flowers bloom, but for furniture, it's fall. That's when all the new fashions come out, and at Trend Furniture, we're ready with all the latest in fashions with our Fall Spectacular and Trade-In Days. On our Trade-In sale, take up to additional $200 off a sofa when you trade in your old sofa with 48 months no interest. It's our fantastic Fall Spectacular Trade-In sale with up to $200 off on your trade-in for sofas and 48 months no interest. Trend Furniture across from Sunset Mall, 4002 Wellington.
Experience, service, and satisfaction. Diersky & Diersky Realtors can answer any real estate questions you may have. Whether it's buying or selling property, Diersky & Diersky has the answers. Contact us directly or go to the Concho Valley homepage and click on our Experts tab.
The new Sonic Signature Slinger for under 350 calories. Featuring a Sonic patty made with 100% pure beef, mushrooms, and seasonings. Say yes to flavor. Say no to guilt. Then say yes to flavor again. For a limited time, try new Sonic Signature Slingers. Prepared to order and starting at just $1.99.
Back on Season Pass, the Angelo State football team has played in some high-scoring games this season. Before Saturday, half of ASU's games concluded with at least one team scoring 30, and they were an even 2-2 in those games. Now, in order to improve on that record, they would have to defeat a hungry UTPB Falcon team that is tired of being doormats in the Lone Star Conference. We go to Grande Stadium in Midland. They call that the Tall City. UTPB would need a tall effort to beat ASU in this one. The defense held the UTPB scoreless in the first quarter. Then in the second, Hunter Kyle came up with a big interception right there. Then we still, in the second quarter, ASU's running game gets some love. Tyrese Nathan running it in from 4 yards out. That was his only touchdown of the day. Quarterback Payne Sullins had a nice day, threw a nice pass here to Kiki Chisholm. That would put ASU up 17-6. Sullins threw two touchdown passes, and that one was to Chisholm. Another one was to Larry Johnson. UTPB would prove tough as the Rams would have to score 24 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to win 44-20 over the Falcons to get their record back even in LSC play. 3 games left for Angelo State. The next 2 will be at home. The Rams will host Adams State at LeGrand Stadium. The Grizzlies are 4-4 like the Rams. They are on a 2-game losing streak. Kickoff is set for 4 p.m. next Saturday afternoon. It was not a happy time for the ASU volleyball team. They lost 3 matches straight, including one to their hated rivals, Tarleton State, on Wednesday night. With the end of the regular season quickly approaching, head coach Chuck Waddington put the goal to his team to run the table at the end of the regular season. Now, a win over WT would not be a bad way to start a new winning streak. Now, the Bells lost the first set on Friday, but they were able to bounce back and win the second and third sets. This one would go 5 sets, but ASU would prevail and earn a critical win in LSC play. Also, beating your rivals always feels good, no matter the situation. Saturday afternoon would bring WT's travel partner, Eastern New Mexico. We pick it up early in the first set. Bailey Allen coming up with a huge block right here to give ASU the 2-point lead. Now it's tied up at 5 in front of a fired-up crowd at the Janelle Center. Sophia Berg coming up with the kill right here. Bells go up by 1 a little later. 19-12 ASU. Bailey Drum, she's going for the kill, and it bounces off of the Greyhounds out of play. Bells go up by 8, looking good. And Megan Parker setting up Berg, and Berg finishing it off right there. ASU would take set 1 25-14, and they would win it in straight sets over Eastern New Mexico. Here's a look at the current Lone Star Conference standings. Tarleton State still undefeated in conference play. I don't know if anyone's going to catch them. Texas A&M Commerce a half a game ahead of the Bells in second place. ASU, of course, is in third. WT and UTPB are in fourth and fifth place, respectively. Here's some more standings. Texas A&M Kingsville is in sixth place. Texas Women's, Eastern New Mexico, Western New Mexico, and Midwestern State all round out the top 10. Hey, Cameron, they finally got their first win in LSC play against UTPB earlier in the week. They're not shown here in last place. Now, next up for the Bells, they'll have to face the aforementioned last place Cameron Aggies. This one will be at the Janelle Center. It will be their annual Dig Pink match for breast cancer awareness. Things will begin at 7 p.m. once again on Friday night. The ASU soccer team was a happy bunch leaving Wichita Falls today. That's because they won 2-1 over Midwestern State in double overtime. The Bells were right behind first place West Texas A&M in the conference standings. They had 22 points overall. WT has 25. So a good win for the Bells in conference play on the road. Time continues to fly by as the fall sports season is entering the twilight days as football, volleyball, and ASU soccer will be wrapping up over the next few weeks. Of course, we'll be there updating you on each team's progress in the coming weeks.